welcome back to your Prima Pilates classes in 2025. We're going to start by waking the body up after Christmas. We're going to wake up the body, and you might think I've gone a little bit mad with this idea, but it's actually a valid technique to wake up the senses of your body, your nervous system. So if you get your fingertips, and I have done this a long time ago with you, you get your fingertips and you just pitter-pat all over the top of your head. So just a bit like you're playing the piano with your fingers. Just get your fingers pitter-patting. It will sound like raindrops. Yeah, raindrops. And then if you just lift your chin slightly, you can do your face as well. So get the forehead, get the eyebrows, all around the face there, and onto your shoulders, around the backs of the shoulders, cross the arms over if it helps, to the chest, collarbone area, the chest, rib cage, just move from side to side, like that, tummy, might need to lean forwards a little bit, just get around the back of that lumbar spine, just tap, tap, tap. Sides of the body, look a bit like a monkey doing this bit. Underneath there, down the front, round the waistband, just go round back and forwards like this. Just patting to one leg. Just get onto that thigh. Just get onto that thigh. You can lift your foot up onto a stool if you want. All around that thigh, sides of the leg. You can pat with your palms of your hands if you like. Somebody said something about being gentle this morning. Calf muscle. So just do the tops of your feet. Just get your fingertips and just pitter patter. The arms is the other one. Go like that. As you stand there, roll the ankles in and roll the ankles out, and just get that rolling action going with your ankle joints. Roll the feet in and out. There's movement there in those ankle joints that is supposed to happen. Pull and push, pull and push. Working the sand, working the arches. The calf stretch, and also it helps to stretch out the underneath of the foot. Bend the knee, but try to keep bend the back knee, but try to keep that ankle fully flexed. Let the toes bend back. That's a bit of a stretch. So just move that leg around, move that back leg around. So straighten and bend that back knee. Up we go, all the way to the top of the tiptoes. Breath in, and then lowering back down we go. I'll tell you what, let's do our Pilates squats as well straight away. Pilates squat. And then straighten back up. So we've got our tennis ball rise. All the way up. Breath in. And then lowering down. And into a proper Pilates squat. Breath in down there. And then coming back up. Breathing out to go up. Thinking back to the class we left off with before Christmas. Do you remember this exercise? Not a Pilates exercise, but very good. And some people have said how much this has helped doing these knee kicks or backside kicks. Bring your left foot out in front, is straight, and then on the back leg we're just going to bend the knee and straighten it. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. You get a bit of a calf stretch, but also you get that thigh working. Think of those hips. Think of both those hips really giving and folding in the hips. Think of the spine doing it. Yeah, just really try and get the spine to do the moving. That is really important. Work the spine to do the moving. That's going to go bend and straighten, bend and straighten. So you might just get to a place where you get a bit of a stretch in that hip flexor of the right leg that's behind you. 20 of them, bend and straighten. If you can do it, but can you get hold of your foot? You don't pull hard with your foot, with your hand, but you can get a nice stretch into the front of the thigh, the right thigh. Up and then slowly down. And you know that the more you hinge, the easier it will be. The less you hinge forwards, the harder it will be. So if you don't hinge forwards, it will be quite a load on those thighs. And for some rotation, just open the chest to see the ceiling. You won't be able to go very far because of that shoulder on the floor, that arm on the floor. Open the chest to see the ceiling. There's a little bit of rotation happening there in the spine, and we're in side flexion as well. So yeah, let's go the other way. It's a bit like threading a needle. Just reach underneath that armpit and look round behind you. And back up. And then the other way. And then again. Yeah, just down. Look behind you. And just reach underneath your armpit. And then back up. And then underneath. The two together. So it's a big exercise now. Open the chest to see the ceiling. And then all the way underneath. And then a couple more. Open the chest to see the ceiling. Maybe breathe in there. And then underneath. One more. Chin tuck. Curl up. Touch the tops of your knees with your fingertips. Breath in. Let's come back down through the spine. And go again. Chin tuck. Curl up. Breath in. And down we go. So you're trying to touch the tops of your knees with your fingertips by using your ability to flex the spine. Yeah, so first time we're doing neck exercise. Let's do plenty of these. Yeah. So really good head rolls. We'll slide the right leg out. As you breathe out, we're sliding the right leg out. Dorsiflex the foot. We're going to raise it up, keeping neutral pelvis. We're going to raise the right leg as high as it can go. Fold it in and lower it down. And the left leg. It's a leg slide as you breathe out. Dorsiflex the foot. You're breathing in, lifting the leg up as high as you can go without rolling the pelvis. Fold the leg and lower it down. And slide. Dorsiflex, alternating legs, and lift and bend and down. Now, double knee openings. So we're going to open both knees, bring them back in. Open and bring them back in. You can have the knees come all the way together. We've got a fist width gap between the knees. Open and then bring the knees all the way together. We're moving quite fast with these. To our leg slides and lifts. Slide the leg out, turn the leg out, lift it up, turned out. Turn it in, bend and lower. Slide the leg out in parallel. Dorsiflex the foot. Turn the leg out lift it up, turned out, turn it into parallel, bend and lower. We're getting extra movement into the hip joint. We're adding in the rotation work. Okay, slide the leg out, turn the leg out. As you lift the leg up, turn the leg in and out as you lift it. The leg is turning in and out as you lift it. Leave it up there and do some extra ones. Okay, bend and lower. Slide the leg out. Turn the leg in and out as you lift it. Keep the waist stable and still. Keep the pelvis still. Keep the resting leg still. It's the straight lifted leg that's doing the turning in and out. Do some extra ones before you fold it. And lower. Slide the leg. Dorsiflex the foot. Turn the leg in and out. Lifting the leg slowly as you spine curl. North tilt the pelvis. Spine curl up to the top of your spine curl. Breath in and then spine curl back down. Breath in and again. Bending the spine. These together. Proper Pilates hip rolls. Breathe out, hip roll the spine. Hip roll the pelvis. Breath in and then hip roll back to the center. And then the other side. The knees stay together. The knees won't go anywhere near the floor if you're doing these well. I'm sure of that. It's just the spine. Hold of our right knee and slide the left leg out. Chin tuck. Roll up to sitting. Get hold of the left knee. Tuck the tail under and roll back down. Just stay holding up onto that left knee. Come again, chin tuck. Slide the left leg out. Get hold of the right knee. Tuck the tail under and roll back down. Stay holding onto that right knee. Up you come. Change over. As you breathe out, slide the nose up towards the fingertips. Work the upper back, work the head. Still looking down at the hands. Shoulders relaxed, upper back working. Between the shoulder blades. Use the spine to do it. And then come back down. So leave the shoulders relaxed and use the spine to do it. The upper spine. So don't just pull into your lower back. Close your eyes. And feel the muscles in the upper back working. And then lift one of the legs, keeping it straight at the knee. Lower it back down. It's quite a process. Breathe out and stabilize. Lift. Breathe into lower. Continue on with your prone lying leg lift and lower. Do the same process. Once you've lifted the leg, add in a knee bend, straighten and lower. Each repetition is special on its own. Turn down. Slide the nose. Work through the spine. Breath in. And then get the elbows down quickly. Slide those elbows out. Forehead back down. And again, breathe in to come up. Breathe out to come down. Eight. Going to bend the left elbow down to the floor. And straighten it again. Keeping the left arm straight, we're going to bend the right elbow down to the floor. And straighten it. They're like, basically, they're like press-ups with one arm. But as you lower the elbow down to the floor, you've got lateral flexion of the spine happens and some rotation happens. Push back up. Elbow goes down from your knees or from your hands or from your feet. You decide. We'll do some elbow bending. See if we can do 10. 1, 2, 3, and leave the hands where they are and just stretch. Stretch back. Hands, knees or feet, whichever one you're working with. You can always change it. 1, 2, 3. Stretch. Last set. Off you go. 10 more if you can. And stretch. And bring the hands all the way down by the feet. Into child pose. There we are. Happy New Year. So just that last bit at the very end was quite hard work, but most of what we did kind of easy, I think. If you've got any questions, just stay on. We want to get stronger in 2025, not weaker. We want to get stronger. Yeah? It's in your best interest.